Hi everybody, Cindy Utter here with my artsy endeavors. Today I'm going to do really quick, I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful painted papers, okay, using just scraps. Scraps and materials you can find right around the house. Let me bring you in a little bit. Okay, I've got, let's see, pieces of flip-flops, an old card. I have some old cookie cutters from eons ago. I found this in a thrifty for like 50 cents. This is a weed whacker, a weed whacker, a weed whacker reel. We've got caps. I've got a bunch of foam stamps. I've got some silicone pot holders, heat pads. So I'm going to show you how you can make beautiful papers just using stuff around your house every day. Okay, this is just an old magazine that I tore up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my paint. Okay, so I've got a bunch of paints put out here, and basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off just by getting some paint put on this paper. Okay, this is not something you have to do perfect. You just need to cover up some of this color, okay? Oops. This is the first part of this. This layer doesn't really matter. I'm just putting some color down, and we're going to build off these colors. I have a rip in my paper right there. So we're just going to build off these colors. Okay, we're going to have a pink and a purple page for this one. I'm not even worried about the wording showing through, because it doesn't really matter, right? These are just the first layers. There's layer one. I'm going to set that aside to dry for a minute. I'm going to take another page and we're going to do some more layers. Let's take, I gotta get my brushes over here. Oop, come on, sit straight. Let's see, let's do this one in blues. We got some blues here. Now this is just, I basically what I want to show you is that you don't have to have stencils and all these expensive supplies. You don't need them. Okay, yeah, they're wonderful to have, and if you have the budget, that's awesome. But it's not something that has to be had in order to make beautiful painted papers. Okay, so I've just got my first coat on here. I'm going to go ahead and dry these up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got these pretty well dry. They got a couple spots here and there, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I want to show you that, like I said, you don't need to have all the expensive stuff. I'm going to start out with these squares. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take some white paint, and I'm just going to brush it on my squares with a sponge brush, okay? This is not something that I worry about. This is just the first layer, okay? Alright, I like that. I'm going to take my... Oops. I'm going to take my hexagon here, throw a little bit of white paint on this one. No worries. These are just, I love to make these painted papers. When I'm having one of those days when I really just don't want to think about anything, a lot of times I'll turn to my painted papers, and this is what I'll do. Okay, I've got some black paint here. Again, this is just a craft paint, and this is a bottom of a flip-flop. I actually look when I go in the dollar stores and see if I can find different patterns from my flip-flops. And yes, I've been known to bring them home, not wear them, just cut them apart. Okay, so here's a flip-flop. We'll put that on here. No worries, nothing crazy. We're just going to play. And what we're going to do is we're just going to keep building layers. This is a piece of cardboard that I've got some foam that I've cut out, and I've made these stamps on it. So I'm going to do the same thing here, only I'm going to use yellow. Bring in my yellow brush, and I'm just going to paint my little pieces of foam here. Okay, and use it as a stamp. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I mean, you can find foam anywhere, and it's really relatively inexpensive. You can get it at Walmart. You don't have to go basically just to an art store to find this foam. And I didn't create really a pattern. I just started sticking these foam pieces down, and this is what I've got. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put some over here. I usually try to work on 2 pages at once, and the reason I do this is because while one is drying, I'm playing with the other one. Okay, awesome. Let's see what else I have here. I've got a cap. Just actually I think this came off of Dilutions. So I'm just going to dunk it in my paint, and I'm just going to play. Okay, my camera quit there. I think I was running out of power. But what I was showing you is I have all these beautiful papers. This one I actually used, I did not use a stencil. Let me show you what I used on this. I purchased a bunch of chipboard, okay? And these were chipboard. These were letters, I believe. And these were just circles of pretty pictures. And what I did is I took all the chipboard out and I saved these. And what I'll do, let me just do it real quick. I will actually take, this time I'm going to do it on computer paper. And this computer paper has been cut, which I'm not worried about that, no biggie. And what I'll do is I'll start a base. Let's say we're going to start a base, and I'll start it with some dilution sprays. Okay? Great base, right? Take it, flip it over, use my brayer. Let's take off all that extra ink. Perfect. What a great place. Alright, so now we've got this. Now I'll actually go in and do the same thing. I will use whatever I have handy, and I start working on my acrylic paints. And it's all about layers. Hey everybody, well, I'm go ahead and I work on these layers here, and I just continue. I use all my recycled materials and just have fun playing with the acrylics. But what I wanted to let you know is this video is part of a video hop, and for more great ideas of several different artists, all you need to do is click on the first link in the hop rotation list. in my video description, and you're going to see 10 to 12, I believe, other artists just giving you either tips and tricks or different techniques. This video hop was created by Shannon Green, so check her out. She's a wonderful gal and a lot of fun. And, you know, check us out, and we hope you enjoy. And please leave us comments and likes. We'd love to hear from you. Talk to y'all soon. And as always, be kind and have fun. That's what life's all about. Have fun and happy creating. Till next time on Artsy Endeavors. Bye-bye.